Yo, what's going on, YouTube? So, recently, I picked up DPS. Now, for context. I used to be a tank main. Back when Marvel Rivals first dropped, I played tank for about a year straight. No breaks, no swaps, just tanking. Every now and then I'd flex to support if I had to. But for the most part, pure tank. And not just any tank. I was one-tricking Thor. Yeah, even back when everyone was saying Thor was trash. I still one-tricked him. And honestly, it paid off. I hit Grandmaster one-tricking Thor, and I actually got a lot of compliments on my Thor back then. This was before he was considered really strong. Because now, yeah, he's obviously good. But back then, most people didn't think so. Personally, I always thought he was good. Now here's where matchmaking comes into play. From what the devs explained in one of their videos, the matchmaking algorithm heavily weighs the role you play the most. So the more you Q-tank, the more the system tries to build teams around that. On my main account, I almost always play Vanguard. Sometimes strategist if it's absolutely necessary, but mostly tank. So when I started messing around on DPS, I noticed the matchmaking got a little weird. And I didn't want to mess up my main account's role history. So I made a new account, a DPS-only account. And that brings us to the topic of this video. Now listen, this is going to be a controversial take, but I'm just going to say it. I think DPS is the easiest role in the game. I know. People always talk about how easy certain characters are. Cloak and Dagger, Invis Heroes, whatever. And, yeah, mechanically, you could argue some characters are easier. But here's the thing, chess is mechanically easy. You pick up a piece, you move it somewhere else. That's it. But would you call chess an easy game? No, not when you're playing someone who actually knows what they're doing. That's how I see strategist. Yeah, it's mechanically easy to play, but it is not an easy role, especially at high level. And tank, let's not even pretend. If you've tanked before, you already know. Tank is the hardest role in the game. That's not even debatable. So what I'm really saying is this. Tank is the hardest. Strategist is the second hardest. And DPS is the easiest. And I'm not talking about bronze, silver, or low plat. Because yeah, down there, support feels easy. Why? Because nobody attacks supports. Between bronze and diamond, people rarely go after healers. You'll see DPS players endlessly shooting the tank, while that tank is being pocket healed the entire time. They just feed, over and over. It's painful to watch. But once you hit GM, once people actually start touching you on support, that's when you realize how hard that role really is. Positioning, ult tracking, awareness. Sometimes you're getting dove. You can't get peel, so you and your other healer are basically playing patty cake, trying to keep each other alive, while still keeping the team up. It's a lot, and I'll be honest, I play support, but I'm not great at it. Even in diamond lobbies, I struggle. I think my brain is just wired for tank after playing it for so long. Maybe I just need more reps. But yeah, support has way more difficulty than DPS. And now that I've been playing DPS for a few weeks, man. Sometimes your job is literally just one thing. Kill the right person. That's it. If you're Black Panther and you delete both healers at the start of a fight, your team just wins. Fight's over. But if you kill a Punisher on turret, and your team still loses the fight, you didn't do your job. You'll see DPS players bragging about 20 or 30 kills. But all those kills are Spider-Man versus Spider-Man on the other side of the map, while nothing gets pushed. No cart, no point, no value. And that's why DPS feels easy. You can sometimes get away with not even helping your team, and still think you did something. That would never fly on tank or support. So yeah, from my experience so far, DPS is the easiest role. It's way more chill than tank. Now, maybe my opinion changes once I climb higher, but so far, even in tough games, even against better players, it still doesn't feel like the same struggle. And that's why, right now, I think DPS is the easiest role in the game. But hey, we'll see.